got a good one. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go, here we go. 52 black shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the return will stop right around the 25.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Young 10, here's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Strike.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Check. Strike. Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Ultra.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their 2nd possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
43 rail. Blue striker. Ready.
2nd and 6. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Ready?
2nd and 11. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Go red.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to look to throw. Finds Johnston. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 5 and 10 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Smash, smash, check white. Hut, hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. Young off the play fake. Got an open man, it's Scott. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Young going to move him around. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Down.
2nd and a couple.
22 needle.
Young quickly to the flat, and he'll go line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Check, man.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's Young off play action.
That's complete downfield to Okonkwo.
Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
And the Panthers first down.
Okay, right.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Check Fury.
Now they'll pitch it out here. The completion on first didn't get much, and now a run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
2nd and 1.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Yellow. Smash. Red. Green jack. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And Johnston sent in motion.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Come on, set.
This Carolina offense following the interception. Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Young.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Young now on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards.
Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, it's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Jonathan Mingo.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, that's deep for Duvernay.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Sheds off the tackle.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ready?
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there, a big one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Strike it. On the ball.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back. Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Set.
They'll set up
because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Striker, 3-3.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
17 more yards.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Claws red. Slide through. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to there he goes, right side. Off to the races. A big play there for Carolina. And even 70 yards on the pickup. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad.
Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
from the gun. He'll hand this off.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Hey, go Fury.
And they'll go on the ground. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Let's go.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, go steal. Set.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
On the ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Now a dump off here complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Smash, red. Hut.
He'll drop to throw.
Johnston on the quick slant.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 45-yard line.
Set, hut.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He's across midfield. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Here we go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ready.
Third down and 1.
Set.
Running right, here's Brown. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. On third and very short, I guess I'm a little surprised they tried to pop that to the outside.
They must have felt like there was just no space to run the ball inside and decided to go wide and hope they can just find a crack, find a crease, put your foot in the ground, and get upfield. Unable to get it done.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
On the double. Green jack. Black shot. Cut.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.